Well, here we are back with another Mandalorian video regarding Jon Favreau talking about the Mandalorian. In this interview, he actually said that the Mandalorian will lead to the sequel trilogy. And lots of people aren't fans of the sequel trilogy, but this could possibly change the view of how people look at the sequels in a different perspective of. Well, let's just see what Jon Favreau has to say on the subject. One thing he said was that the showrunners needed to understand how the show fits into the Star Wars timeline, especially as the sequel trilogy is 30 years in the future from when The Mandalorian takes place. Okay, so that's confirmed. Okay, 30 years into the future is when the sequels are, Having an understanding of how story fits into not just our series, but the Star Wars universe, okay? Because The Mandalorian is a show not just by itself. There's other things regarding it. There's a whole adventure, whole movies about it. That's something that requires a very collaborative approach. That collaboration is what inspires me to be able to go home and type and write scenes alone. That's very similar to what I'm writing right now for my fan film. Anyway, we found a very interesting, cool balance that's about as fulfilling as anything I've ever worked on in my whole career. Oh, that's cool. The story unfolded as I wrote it. The Mandalorian inherits a great deal from existing Star Wars stories, and then I write that context is always a consideration. It became clear that within the establishing continuity, certain things were likely to transpire. Now, what I get from these quotes that he said was that it seems like originally he didn't plan for Luke to come back, because he says the story unfolded as he wrote it. So it's kind of just like at the beginning, he didn't really have the idea for Luke Skywalker. He probably just had Baby Yoda and he wanted to have that, or him. But adding Luke Skywalker probably came in later after writing a few scripts of the show. Okay, but that's interesting, because why did he show that Luke Skywalker? Is it because the fans wanted him to do that? Is that the only reason, or is there another reason? Is there going to be a Luke show now because of him adding that? Now, that would be something I would definitely be looking forward to, the Luke show, especially with the Obi-Wan show. Luke and Obi-Wan getting their own show, that is going to be very special if that happens. But we do know the Kenobi show is confirmed. But I really do like how he is having these interviews, and especially with how busy he is of all the shows that he's working on. He's taking the time to do some interviews. This is on Desert News. I will leave the link down below if you want to see this article of what I'm regarding at. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and remember, the Force will be with you always.